Today we're comparing two fairly loaded health insurance plans, Care Supreme and ACKO Health. By the end of the video, you will have a very clear idea of which one fits you better. Because we're going to walk you through the insurer's performance, overall plan conditions, core benefits, waiting periods, add-ons, discounts, and most importantly, how much do they cost? Now, without any further ado, let's begin. But before that, hi folks, I'm Shashank, you're watching Ditto Insurance. We've helped over 10 lakh Indians choose the right health and term plan through our spam-free approach. And let me remind you that Care and ACKO are credible names in the market, but as always, the comparison is completely unbiased and based only on features, service quality, and value for you as a buyer. If you want personalized help figuring out what works for your family and budget, you can book a free consultation using the link in the description. That said, Care is our partner insurer and ACKO is not, but as I did mention, this is going to be a totally unbiased review. Alright, first let's talk about performance and service quality based on recent multi-year averages. Care Health Insurance, where the Care Supreme plan sits, has a CSR of 93%. The ICR is roughly 59%, which basically means the proportion of premiums that go back as claims. They receive about 42 complaints for every 10,000 claims handled. On the network side, they have more than 11,400 hospitals where you can access cashless treatment. Okay, now looking at ACKO, they're a digital first insurer and their CSR sits at around 97%. Their incurred claims ratio is about 82 and they receive around 19 complaints per 10,000 claims. So lower than Care on that front. Their network hospital has more than 10,000 hospitals and they do annual business of roughly 855 crore rupees. Now what stands out here is this. On service consistency and complaints, ACKO is cleaner on the paper, especially for a relatively newer player. Care, on the other hand, has depth and a large network, but its complaint volume is comparatively higher. Okay, now coming to eligibility and how these plans are structured. Care Supreme is fairly straightforward. Adults can enter from age 18 onwards, and the plan offers lifelong renewability. Children can be added from 90 days up until 24 years, and after 24, they can move to an individual policy, but their continuity benefits carry forward. The sum insured for Care Supreme ranges from 5 lakh rupees all the way up to 1 crore. You can choose a policy tenure of 1, 2, or 3 years. It's available as an individual plan or a family floater where you can cover up to 2 adults and 2 children together. Now, ACKO's structure is slightly different because they split it into two variants. That's Platinum, Lite and Platinum. Adults can enter at age 18 and enjoy lifelong renewability here as well. Now, children can be added from 91 days all the way up to 24 years under floater structure. In terms of coverage, Lite version offers sum insured options of 10 lakh, 25 lakh, 50 lakh and 1 crore. The Platinum variant is built for higher cover and gives us either 1 crore or unlimited sum insured. Now, ACKO's premiums and plan variants are customized by their AI-based engine using inputs like age and other personal details. This means not all buyers may see both variants or the full range of cover amounts or options can differ from person to person. Now, tenure options are similar, 1, 2 and 3 years for both, but there's a twist in the payment structure. The monthly payment option is available on the 1-year Lite variant. Platinum is a single pay format regardless of tenure. So the quick takeaway is this. If you specifically want unlimited sum insured or monthly pay option for a 1-year term, ACKO does give you that flexibility. Okay, now let me move you through the core coverage because this is where many plans sneak in friction. Care Supreme on its pay structure is quite clean. There's no copay, so you're not forced to pay a fixed percentage on every claim. There are no room rate restrictions, so no surprise out-of-pocket expenses, and there are no disease-wise sublimits in the base for the usual conditions. Now, pre-hospitalization and post-hospitalization is 60 and 180 days. Daycare procedures, modern treatment, domiciliary care, and AYUSH treatments are all covered up to sum insured. You also get a bonus that increases your base sum insured by 50% up to 100%. And what's interesting is this bonus continues even if you claim. So this is not no claim bonus, this is actually loyalty bonus. Now, the real standout in Care Supreme is the unlimited automatic recharge feature. Now, let's say if your sum insured is partially or fully exhausted during a policy year, the plan automatically restores an unlimited number of times in that policy year. This applies for same illnesses and different illnesses, and there is no cooling off period between claims. This is rare and powerful if you have multiple hospitalization close together. Now, for road ambulance, the cover goes up to 10,000 rupees if your sum insured is below 15 lakh rupees, and up to full sum insured if your cover is 15 lakhs or more. Organ donor expenses are covered up to full sum insured here. Now, ACKO's Lite and Platinum base plans are also very clean. There's no copay, no room rent restrictions, no disease-wise sublimits, and pre and post hospitalization are covered for 60 and 180 days respectively. Daycare, domiciliary treatment, and AYUSH are again covered up to full sum insured. Now, on top of that, ACKO includes annual health checkups, covers consumables like PPE, gloves, syringes, and other non-payables by default, offers organ donor cover, and gives you unlimited teleconsultations. The important limitation here is that there is no restore benefit at all, not even in Platinum. So if your sum insured is exhausted, it's exhausted. You don't get a recharge in that particular year. Now, what this really means is that both plans are designed to be clean at the time of claim. Care Supreme adds a strong cushion by giving you unlimited recharge in the same year if you hit your sum insured. ACKO doesn't restore, so you're expected to choose a higher base sum insured from the start or go with the unlimited option on the Platinum variant. Now, if you want that extra mental comfort, you can definitely choose the unlimited option. Now, before I go ahead into the waiting periods, let me remind you that call with Ditto is completely free. Our services are completely free. When you get a policy through us, you can be sure that our claim support is going to be 24/7 and we are just one call away. And our team has helped a lot of folks with their claims. We've actually covered this in a couple of claim stories. I will link those in the description for you to watch. And if you want a free call with Ditto, then you just head to the link in the description and book your free 30 minutes call in under 2 minutes. Alright, now back to the waiting periods. For Care Supreme, the initial waiting period is 30 days with accidents covered from day one. Specific listed illnesses have a 2-year waiting period like hernia, cataract, and so on. Pre-existing diseases have a 3-year waiting period. Care does offer add-ons that can reduce these waiting periods. Instant Cover or Instant Cover Plus can bring down the waiting period to just 30 days for particular PEDs like hypertension, diabetes, hyperlipidemia, asthma, COPD, obesity, and coronary artery diseases where a PTCA has been done more than 1 year ago, depending on the add-on selected. There's also modification of PD waiting period add-on that benefits in helping reducing the waiting period for PEDs to either 1 or 2 years, depending on the disease. Now, ACKO handles waiting periods differently across both the variants, that is Lite and Platinum. The Platinum Lite variant follows the standard structure, 30 days initial, 2 years specific, 3 years pre-existing. The Platinum variant though is interesting. Now, Platinum can have no initial waiting period and no specific illness waiting period at all. That is day one coverage. The waiting period for pre-existing diseases can range from 0 to 3 years, but it depends on your health declarations and the underwriting decision, as Platinum variant requires a detailed health check. Now, in simple terms, if you have a clean or manageable health profile and underwriting clears you, ACKO Platinum can give you a near immediate coverage for many conditions. So the net summary here is this: if you want something close to instant coverage and can comfortably clear medical underwriting, ACKO Platinum is quite compelling. If you would rather combine unlimited recharge with predictable waiting period and get targeted 30-day relief for common pre-existing conditions using add-ons, Care Supreme is very solid as well. Okay, now let's move on to add-ons and customizations, starting with Care Supreme. There are some legacy add-ons and some newer ones. Claim Shield is focused on covering common non-payable items like PPE kits, gloves, and similar consumables, which many insurers exclude by default. The Wellness Benefit add-on connects to step tracking and offers up to 30% renewal discount, plus access to an AI coach or nutritionist. There's also Beeford Rider, which gives you access to partner gyms and fitness services, typically for people aged 12 and above. You can also opt for an annual health checkup add-on, which allows cashless checkups after 30 days for listed tests. There is an air ambulance add-on with coverage up to 5 lakh rupees per year. The OPD care add-on gives you outpatient benefits worth 4,000 rupees per year, broken into 4 general physician visits and 4 specialist visits, each valued at 500 rupees per visit. There's also Cumulative Bonus Super, which provides a bonus of 100% increase up to 500% of base sum insured. Care has also introduced newer add-ons. The Cumulative Bonus Booster lets your sum insured grow by 100% each year without any upper cap, even if you claim. So your coverage can keep expanding without being reset by claims. Claim Shield Plus builds on the original Claim Shield and expands protection to lists 1 through 4 of non-payables, meaning it supports a broader spectrum of items that are often non-payable. Instant Cover Plus, which we spoke about earlier, reduces the waiting period to 30 days for a specific list of pre-existing diseases. There's Unlimited Care, and this is a unique add-on that gives you one-time unlimited value claim during the policy lifetime. You have to offer it at the inception and it comes with a 5-year lock-in. Now, ACKO's add-ons and wellness stack is more digital and OPD focused. They talk about 24/7 doctor on call services, access to family physician within 5 kilometers, and OPD services via partners for consultation, tests, pharmacy benefits. You may see a monthly OPD bonus if you didn't have a hospitalization claim in a given period. They offer standard riders like hospital cash, accidental death and disability covers, and preventive programs. Now, one important point point here is that add-ons that appear in documents may not always be live or fully visible on the public website. So please, it's important to confirm at the time of purchase. Now, from a practical perspective, on Care Supreme, the big wins are the unlimited recharge in Base Plus, Claim Shield or Claim Shield Plus for non-payables, and the targeted weight cutting features. On ACKO, consumables are already baked into the base plan, and the OPD and wellness stack is useful mainly if you know you'll actually use those app-based services. Okay, now let's talk about discounts. Care Supreme has a few layers of discounts. There is a 15% employee discount if you fall under the staff or promoter dependent categories. If you opt for a 2-year term and pay in advance, you get a 7.5% discount. If you choose a 3-year term and pay upfront, you get a 10% discount. In some digital journeys, ACKO, on the other hand, is priced to be digital lean from the start, and you can expect up to 15% discount depending on the overall profile. You don't see a massive discount menu like you see in Care, but the base pricing itself tends to be aggressive. Now, speaking of prices, let me pull up the premium chart on the screen for you so you can take a look. Now, folks, let me remind you that though this is not a perfect apples to apple comparison, this gives you a fair idea. For Care Supreme, these figures include digital discounts and mandatory add-ons where applicable. So folks, ACKO generally trends cheaper, especially at 1 crore and unlimited levels. Care's pricing implicitly factors in value of unlimited recharge and its add-on ecosystem. Okay, now from Ditto's perspective, let's summarize what we like and what needs thought. With Care Supreme, the big plus is unlimited automatic recharge in the base plan. It works for partial or full exhaustion across same or different illnesses with no cooling off period. The base cover itself is clean with no frills, no copay, no room rent caps, no disease-wise sublimits, plus a bonus that grows quickly even if you claim. Now, the targeted waiting period reduces like Instant Cover, Cover Plus are helpful for people with common conditions, and Claim Shield or Claim Shield Plus gives robust protection against non-payables. On top of that, you have rich customization option through their menu of add-ons that you can choose from. The trade-offs, folks, with Care are that its service metrics on CSR and complaints trail than the other peers. Now, for certain profiles, mandatory add-ons can push overall costs a little up, and while the network is large, it is still smaller than a few top leaders in the space. Now, on ACKO's side, we like that it's a digital-first platform with a clean base design in both Lite and Platinum, and consumables are included from day one, so there's no out-of-pocket expenses. The Platinum variant can remove initial and specific waiting periods entirely and can set PED waiting period between 0 and 3 years depending on the underwriting, which is very powerful and thoughtful if you qualify. Now, pricing for high and unlimited sum insured options is sharp as it operates on a 100% direct to customer model, bypassing intermediaries and aggregators to offer lower premiums through savings on commissions, and app-based servicing can be very fast if you are comfortable operating anything digitally. Now, the considerations with ACKO are straightforward. There is no restore feature at all, so you have to size your sum insured properly from the beginning or go for unlimited if you want that cushion. Claims and escalations are digital only, which is great if you're app savvy, but not ideal if you prefer a traditional, more handheld experience. Also, since ACKO doesn't list aggregators and has no agent network, policy details, add-ons, and customizations are harder to compare and validate independently. And some of the OPD and wellness features listed in the documents may not be fully live on the public site, so you have to confirm the final feature set at purchase time. There you go, folks. That was our unbiased review of Care Supreme and ACKO's Platinum and Platinum Lite version. If you like this comparison, then please drop a like and share this with someone who is hunting for insurance. And folks, remember that no single plan is the best for everyone. It depends on your budget, family size, your conditions, and a whole lot of other things. So if you'd like help deciding the right sum insured, choosing between unlimited recharge versus unlimited sum insured, or figuring out which plans qualify better for your profile, then book a free consultation with our IDEA certified advisors using the link in the description. We'll map the plan to your age, city, medical history, and budget without spam and without ever trying to oversell you. I'm Shashank, and if this breakdown was helpful, please do like, share, and subscribe. It genuinely supports our mission to make India insurance literate. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, happy insurance hunting.